Hey guys, let's go ahead and solve for D9 on Skills Practice 115. I wrote it below here, and again, we're going to do the substitution method. Let's go ahead and do it. Every time I see y, let's make that thicker. Every time I see y, we're going to write x squared minus 4x plus 7. So I see a y variable, and now we can write x squared minus 4x plus 7. And everything over here is going to stay the same. Okay, question. It's not wrong. You can move everything from the right to the left or left to the right. Does not matter. Okay, but you do want to think ahead and consider, well, what would happen if I move the left to the right? I would get a negative a value, which is not easy to factor. So you want to move everything to the left. Just doing opposites to go across the equal sign. Opposites. Now, you don't do opposites on this side. Whatever you were on the right side, you do on the left side. Okay, so this gives us 2x squared plus 2x plus 18. And 1 and a negative 1 is 0. Negative 6 plus 6 is 0. And negative 11 plus 11 is 0. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead now. So let's review what we've done. We've done the substitution method. We've just set it equal to 0. Let's go ahead and check our discriminant. You have to check the discriminant. B squared minus 4ac. And I'm using right there. Okay, so my b value is 2, my a value is 2, and my c value is 18. So you have 4 and then negative 8, using my calculator, negative 8 times 18 gives me negative 144, and you subtract those, you'll get negative 140. So negative 140 is smaller than 0, which means there is 0 real solutions, or we say no real solutions. What does that mean for us? That means that my graphs will not intersect. Graphs won't cross. Okay? Okay, this is good news. This is good news. Why? You don't have to do solve for x and solve for y. Does that make sense? You only have to solve for an x and y if there's an intersection. This one's telling us they're not going to cross. So let's go ahead and verify that by just graphing. Okay, so the big idea here is we can just stop. We don't have to do steps 4 or 5. Okay, let's graph. All right. Oh, too thick. There is my, whoops. Let's do the blue here. And they already look non-factorable. Okay, what does that tell you? Just means you can't graph it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It means I meant to say that you can't factor to solve for the x-intercepts. And this graph opens down. Okay, I'm not quite sure which side. What you can do is you can plug in points. For example, f of 1. 1 is on the right side over here. Okay, I just want to see what happens. I get 1 squared is 1, so the opposite of 1 is negative 1, negative 6 minus 11, so you get negative 7, negative 18. So you have 1 comma negative 18, 1 comma negative 18. What does it tell us? That means the next part of the graph is like way down here, okay? So my graph is doing something like this. Okay, that is the blue graph. Let's try the green graph or something, some kind of color. Let's do purple. Okay, positive 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and I know the graph is going to be going through that point. Just put in a 1 there, just like I did in the last problem. At least tells you, I mean, you just easily copy your calculator. And I'm trying to get an order pair, right? 1 minus 4 plus 7. Negative 3 plus 7, that's positive 4. So that is 1 comma 4. That's just another ordered pair that I can use, right? Right here, okay? What does that tell me? That tells me, all right, at least my graph I know is probably going to be something like this. Okay, what's the big deal? Why? We already talked about how there's 0 solutions. The graphs are not going to cross, and look, they don't touch each other. Okay, let's punch that into my graphing calculator here. I am not endorsed. I don't get paid for this calculator. So I'm just trying to show you guys helpful things. Press y equals in the top left, press clear, and then x squared. So again, you can do my trick, xx, just goes faster, minus 4x plus 7. Come down here, clear that now. Negative is different than subtraction. Minus 6x minus 11. Okay? And then graph. Look at that. Do those graphs intersect? Nope. See you guys.